So a huge update just came out for Warzone, and apparently they nerfed the AUG. In the patch notes, it actually says that they increased the recoil with it. So of course I did some testing with it. So on screen here, you're seeing the pre-patch AUG on the left, and then the AUG on the right is the nerfed AUG after the patch. And I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not really seeing a huge difference in recoil, which is quite unfortunate because we all know that the AUG is just insanely broken, insanely OP right now. But I think what's an even bigger deal than the supposed nerf to recoil is that they've claimed that they fixed all the barrels on the Cold War guns. You know how a lot of the barrels on the Cold War guns, they do stuff that they're not supposed to do, like the strike team barrel that everyone runs actually gives the most bullet velocity when it's not supposed to. And apparently that's fixed now. We probably won't actually know for a few days until JGod goes in and tests all that stuff, but hopefully they actually got it right this time. So with the nerf to the barrels, it's kind of looking like the AUG and the M16 aren't going to be nearly as good as they were before, because the bullet velocity is part of what made the AUG so strong. And if they did actually fix the barrel attachments, then there is now only one attachment that gives you the bullet velocity that you're looking for, and that attachment also decreases your recoil a lot. So it's probably not something you really want on the gun. So I don't really know how good the AUG and M16 are really gonna be. We'll probably know within the next week or so after we've played with all these guns a lot. And playlist updating. But as of now, I really think AMAX, M16, AUG probably still meta, but then again, we really do got to play with this stuff more to really know for sure. But I didn't see anything in the patch notes about the FFAR. Apparently it's still the same, so FAR is still meta, so I would keep running that. And I'll give you guys the class setups here that are probably going to be best for my first impressions on this. So with the AUG, this is what I would run here. I don't think they changed anything with the ammunition, because for some reason this 54 round drum mag ADS is the quickest, which just makes no sense. They only mentioned that they fixed the barrel attachments. So I am going to be trying the match grade barrel on this because it increases damage range, but we are losing out on that fire rate that we did have with the strike team. But then again, one of the biggest reasons for using the strike team barrel is because it gave the most bullet velocity, but now apparently it doesn't. And again, we won't know for sure until, you know, those guys like JGod actually go in and test the bullet velocity. But this is the setup I would run for the AUG, and for the M16, I would put the 60 round fast mag on as long as they didn't mess with the ammunition ADS speeds at all. And then on the FAR, this is what I would recommend on the FAR. It looks like the FAR is just going to continue being meta, which kind of sucks. And if you haven't noticed here, that it looks like they actually fixed the camos with the Cold War guns, because dark matter used to look really bad, and this is more so how it looked in Cold War. I mean, obviously I got the animated camo on here, so I'm gonna hop in a game real quick and show you guys the fixed camos, because dark matter actually looks really cool now, and that might actually be what I'm most excited about for this update. So let's check that out. All right, so let me actually show you guys how the camos look in game here. I mean, dark matter here just looks incredible. This is pretty much how it looks in Cold War. It's a lot closer to how it looks in Cold War, and I'm super happy about this change because I spent so much time getting dark matter. But let's look at the diamond camo here, and okay, it's still kind of gross, but it looks a little bit better, I guess. So if you're using diamond, I mean, it looks a little bit better than it did before. It's not as disgusting, but more so dark matter, it looks just a lot better than it did before. It's still not exactly how it looks in Cold War, but it's an improvement, so I'm really excited about that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing if you're new. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Here's the web. Peace.